re mo thulaganyong ya metshameko GFM Sports Talk jaaka go boleletse re tlo buisana jalo le Mandla Ntlanganiso o ileng gore ke mokhuduthamaga wa ditsamaiso ka go boxing South Africa ba mo letsholong la go ka dira di-workshop tsa go ka tlhatlhella jalo batsereganyi ba ba dirang jalo mo mosakong ka go motshamekong wa mabole mene re Mandla Ntlanganiso o tlo gore tlhalosetsa semmuso ka yona ntlha eo. Bramandla, good evening and welcome to Ga-Rankuwa FM.
Good evening, my brother, and good evening to your listeners as well.
Thank you very much.
Let me apologize upfront, man. I'm on the road. If maybe the signal is not that well.
Oh yeah, perfect stuff. Thank you for the heads up on that score. And thank you as well again for making time for us this evening. How busy or how slow are things at the offices of BSA during this time of the year?
My brother is quite busy, I must say. And I must say it's busy in a good way. Because what we want to see is more action on the ring, is for our boxers to be fighting week in, week out, which is what is currently happening at the moment. We've closed the year on a very good note, having delivered 75 tournaments in the last financial year, which just ended on the 31st of March. And now we are looking forward for more tournaments. Just this past weekend, there was a tournament at Wild Coast. We've got a new IBO in Benis Ferreira, and there were several tournaments in the Eastern Cape, as well as here in Midrand in Gauteng. So it's quite a busy period for us as we move on.
Yeah. You're talking about 70 plus tournaments that you had over the past financial year. Do you have any target for 2026, 2027 financial year?
Our targets are mainly 60 tournaments per year as per our annual performance plan. So it means that we've overachieved this particular target, of course, with the assistance as well as the delivery by the respective promoters, as well as the respective provincial sports departments, who have invested some funds for development tournaments to be staged, of which, we do commend, those provincial departments that come up front and support boxing, because without a support at a provincial and local level, sport won't thrive, at a national level. So, this is one of the areas that we think we need to strengthen moving forward for all the provinces, all the 9 provinces, to follow suit. I believe that we are not short of talent. If infrastructure can be there, funding can be provided, boxing could be where it's supposed to be in the country.
Yeah, but Bramandla, we called you tonight to discuss the workshop that you'll be undertaking as Boxing South Africa to improve the ringside officiating. Maybe as a start, what sort of diagnosis have you done as BSA that led you to this conclusion of wanting to host workshops?
Look, like any other organization, the issue of capacity building is quite very key. And for any employee, if I would talk of an employee standard, or, there has to be those reviews that are done probably on a quarterly basis, semester basis. That is where we're at the moment. Capacity building for our ring officiating, because we need a sport that have got high integrity. We need sport, thrives on fairness. We need sport, that thrives on excellence. In order to maintain that standard, there has to be these, consistent engagements that we do with our ring officials. Make sure that, they are properly graded. Wherein people make mistakes, there has to, as of, training there. And if we see that, it's issues of negligence, of course, disciplinary processes come in. So this is the direction that we are taking as we are, strengthening, the sport of boxing in the country.
Yeah.
So on the 19th to the 21st of June, we will be in Bloemfontein with all ring officials across the country wherein we will be focusing on these areas, because there's been quite a concern in the recent past and recently, I must say, of results that are not satisfactory, to the boxing public and the public at large. Yeah. Hence, we took this particular route to say that we can't wait any longer now. There has to be some intervention done.
Yeah, no, you are spot on, because I remember around March you released a statement having suspended some of the ring officials following the tournament that happened at Silver Lakes. Are those also that are suspended will be part of those who will be workshopped in Bloemfontein?
Look, our approach is not punitive. Our approach is developmental. Hence, they need to be there, because this is meant for making sure that we do rectify those transgressions, that have transpired during those tournaments, So we are looking at inviting everyone licensed. We are not chasing anyone away. However, we do say that, there has to be consequences and there has to be some improvement, on each one's performance. So that's the direction that we're taking. They will be part and parcel of us. And in fact, the licenses were not suspended, but it's just the activity that was suspended.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. And then I heard that you said you'll be inviting all the officials across the country. Those who are not able to make it, will there be another follow-up workshop in a different province?
Look, our approach is to do this, more frequently. National approach, provincial approach, this is the direction that we're going to take. But now, after a longest time that we haven't had this at a national point of view, is then that we would want everyone to be under one roof. Last week on Wednesday, we had a meeting with all the ring officials in trying to push this and to request them to make arrangements on time. Remember, this is like a volunteer, even though they do get paid. It's not something that people can leave their jobs for, because there is quite a part-time, activity. Hence, we requested them to make prior arrangements for that particular weekend. Oh, yeah. So we hope that we will get a full house, because we need to make sure that there is a great improvement for our boxing, so that when a boxer gets into that ring, is guaranteed fairness, is guaranteed, a fair result. Yeah,
but then, Mandla, maybe lastly, when you do an overall assessment in terms of officiating in South Africa, where are we?
It's a hybrid outcome I would come up with, because we do have challenges that go across the country, in the US, Italy, France, Germany, across the whole world, in the continent, that are being used coming from this country. So I would say that there are room for improvement. There are pockets of excellence. Sure that we do focus more on the areas of development, so that we can push everyone to take the excellence route. Of course, in any work that one does, there are bound to be mistakes, but mistakes cannot be, prevalent. So this is what we need to work on. So it's an area that we want to strengthen as we move on, to make sure that we're all on par based on each one's grading, because we've got international, we've got national referees and judges. We've got those that are still, at a development stage. Yeah. So that's the direction that we are taking.
Okay. Mandla, thank you very much for affording us your time this evening, my brother, and drive safe.
Thank you very much, my brother. Highly appreciate it. On Thursday, we are welcoming the president of World Boxing Council. Yeah. Mr. Maurizio Sulaiman will be here at the Nelson Mandela Foundation. So, these are the, programs that we are pushing moving forward, in order to learn, explore, and change ideas, with the leaders in boxing, in the world.
Great
Thank
stuff.
you very much.
Great
Thank
stuff.
you to your listeners.
Sharp. Yeah, honorable sana le ke Mandla Ntlanganiso we ileng gore ke mokhuduthamaga wa ditsamaiso ka ko Boxing South Africa tlhalosa na ntlha yo ya go ka tlhatlhella jalo batsereganyi ba ileng gore ke ba motshameko wa mabole e tla be diragala jalo ka ko Bloemfontein mo kgweding e tlang re lebileng e le kgwedi ya Seetebosigo.